Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fashion Sense. Man, y'all know it's March Madness, but we're gonna call this one Merch Madness because we got, man, I don't even know how to introduce the new wave, and he just made to put his glasses on. Aaron Blue, for the Merch Madness. Aaron, give me. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's Women's Month. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Ladies.
Man, we have the special guest, DJ LaShay B. And LaShay, LaB. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm LaShay B of 103.1 WEUP. LaShay B in the midday. I've been at We Up working in radio for almost 20 years, and I started a prom dress drive locally for our community 16 years as of a few weeks ago. So I'm excited to be here, hence the shoe. So yeah, that's me, philanthropist, on-air personality, as well as DJ.
Oh yeah, we're gonna come back to you. Y'all know who we got. He finally fashionably late. KB on the ones and twos. KB, you got anything to say? You want to talk about your logo? What you got going, D5J?
Got my own DJ entertainment company. You can follow us on Instagram at d5j.entertainment. You can follow my personal page. I am DJ KB at IAMDJKB with an underscore. Come check me out. Available for all bookings. I DJ your weddings, cookouts, your funerals. It don't matter. Just call me and I can do it.
He ain't gonna be late enough. He's just gonna be on Fashion Sense late because he's fashionably late. But then we have the Aaron Blue, Mr. New Wave himself, man. Go ahead and talk your mess, man.
What's good? I'm Aaron Blue, CEO of New Wave Incorporated. Founded in 2017. Ever since I came to Huntsville, we ain't stopped. But yeah, go ahead and check my merch out on newwaveincorporated.com. You want to follow me at big.newwave or New Wave Incorporated, just let me know.
Hey, it's been a blessing to have these two here in Fashion Sense, man. I've been knowing LaShay here since I was at Alabama A&M. Every event she had is just, man, every event I've been there. Every been there for to support her. Just having her here on the show today, man, means a lot. Even for Aaron. Me and Aaron been on tour. We've been through hell and high water when it comes to fashion and everything else. And I'm appreciative to have these two people in my life, and I'm appreciative to have these two people on the show. It is Women's Month, and oh my God, what this woman has done for Huntsville, the high school, the community. My hat's off to you. My hat's off to you because, man, prom has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where the sign, I had a sign for you, but I had a sign to say, will you take me to prom? But now we have social media.
Yeah.
How do you, the young ladies that come up to you with the prom dresses, have you ever heard them say, anybody tell them they're going to the prom by themselves?
Yes. So, yes, to answer your question, but this is what, so I think, and I could be a little partial, but the thing about the prom dress drive, you hear different stories of all different types of people.
Okay.
And I speak often, the prom dress drive is not something that we're giving away, not necessarily because you're less fortunate. We want to give you an experience. So a lot of young women that we have ran into, they might go by themselves. Mm-hmm. Totally fine with that. We've had young women who are, well off in the American dream, whatever that is, mm-hmm. but their parents have went through a divorce, mm-hmm. or the week of, their house burned down. Mm-hmm. So there's different types of young women that come in that keeps driving, at least for me, to continue to put it out there of we can help these young women, no matter how some people think shallow it is for them to get a prom dress for prom. Okay. It exceeds that. So, a lot of times it's for the inner. So even if someone is going by themselves, they're usually pretty happy. They just want to be fly going.
that answers my question, because the prom dresses now is
ecstatic.
It is
ecstatic.
And for that too.
Yeah.
And by you giving them away, even somebody who's going by themselves, I went my junior year by myself. Not to
I thought you was gonna say you got to.
No, I prom king. My senior. I'm not gonna keep my horn, but like I said, man, social media has put. Man, so much on prom and what you do for the young women, man. I applaud you. I definitely applaud you because
Thank you.
now you gotta rent the cars.
Rolls Royce.
You gotta have a band. Just for somebody to say yes.
Yeah.
But the reason I ask you that because I know that, you know, what if the guy that's not the guy who asked me, so I told him no. But I still want to get a fly dress to get his attention. But do you get those type of stories from young ladies like, well, I want a dress, but you know, nobody asked me that.
Yeah, we do. And I say we because, and I speak often about this, it is a community effort because it cannot happen without this amazing community. And so you do get those stories. But what I tell the volunteers, because it's so many moving parts the day of, if you can't be kind, if you can't pour into them, because we treat it as a shopping experience. So I'll give you kind of a visual. The young ladies come in and each volunteer, they have a young woman.
Okay.
And so they direct them to their size. And I always tell them, pour a little into them. Pull out a little bit what they have. And so by the time they come to me to take a photo of their beautiful dress, I'll ask them what school, and a lot of times more stuff comes out. So it's just not giving a dress away, giving shoes away. It's the experience. And in my opinion, it's a ministry. And that's what I like to do because I could set up shop and just give away.
Mm-hmm.
But why not help and assist in every aspect for those 2 hours that we have to give them?
That's what I wanted to hear was by saying somebody told no, because once you go through that experience and by the time, I don't need no prom. I don't need no prom because you know why? LaShayla B pulled me up to that level to be, okay, I got my prom, just got this. He gonna be eating out my case when I walk up. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's why I asked that question because you show the young women of today, like, I may not have the funds for this dress, but I went to LaShay B thing and I got it. And I'm like, now I'm Cinderella.
And we're not giving, we don't make them feel any type of way. You just come in and, because you know, a lot of times there's different places in the city, and I'm not knocking that because you have to find the help wherever you can, and you got to sign up, you got to register, you got to do all of the things. And I started that way. I started with, this is how it's been 16 years. I started with 3 girls. Oh, you need to email me. Tell me your story. Right? Which was cool because I'm like, I want to make sure people are, you know, coming in and getting these free things courtesy of our community in the right mindset and not trying to just take something because it's free. After a certain amount of years hearing different stories, I'm like, yo, if someone comes and they don't necessarily need, that's on them.
Yeah.
We have it to give because of this community, and so that's in turn what we do, and I stick by that with helping. I mean, even this past Saturday, our prom just drive, a young woman, which I didn't know, her mom had been messaging me, but she's been coming in for the past 3 years because she has some mental things going on, and she's been in this pageant, and so her mom couldn't afford it. But if I had her right, you got to be a junior or a senior to receive this dress, that conversation would have, and I was crying. But so, you know, it exceeds outside of prom, different aspects of the life that, you know, we live and our kids live in our community.
That's dope.
That's dope. You still bring me tears just to hear some of the stories. And man, again, I want to give you your flowers this here on Fashion. So like I said, I've been trying to get you here for a little while. And that right there, you are very appreciative in the hood community and everything, because I hear young women coming in the store just talking about, man, I got my dress. Even if they take the dress and they'll make it into the sneaker ball.
Oh yeah.
Like into the sneaker ball. So they come in and ask me for shoes. And I'm like, oh, where you get your dress from? When they say you, I'm like, oh, she slick. But man, again, man, y'all tap in. Y'all need a song dress. This one you need to go see. But on the other flip side, Aaron, man,
Do it all. We do it all at this point. It's just a new wave experience. And it's actually pretty dope that, you feel me, like I said, been in the game for so long that it kind of transitioned from the clothes to the experience now. Because I began to question for years of what is new wave, and I get people to understand, like, you know, just like you know, that's the new wave to me. The new wave is pulling out that spark in you and letting shine. That's the new wave. So instead of, like I said, instead of focusing on the clothes now, I focus on the experience, the new wave experience. So we here now. We here now.
I like that because both stories is just the experience and the stories. But like I said, I haven't seen you at lows, but also the highs. Oh man, right now how fashion is killing. Like overall, how do y'all feel where fashion is at right now? Like what y'all takes on it?
I really, I'm my bad, but
You go.
listen,
Just say,
I
you're an
really,
expert.
I really enjoy fashion right now because, you know, kind of growing up, it was Jordans, it was Nike, it was Adidas. But now you're like everybody's able to be them with what they have on. And it's not because, like I said, growing up was kind of tough, you know, if you ain't have the new shoes that came out. But nowadays it's like, you know, if you got some shoes that, you know, that's not name brand, as long as it goes with your outfit.
What is it? Shout out to Pratt City Savage.
Oh yeah, yep.
The Walmart shoes right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Back then, we was getting
Yo,
climbing
no.
on, but now
You
it's
checked out the school.
now it's a trend, and I'm thankful for Pratt and the trend, or you know what's going on right now because everybody's buying them. Walmart is selling out.
Yeah.
I think they should give him some type of sponsorship on that fashion trend right now because right now it's big, and like you said, that's a new wave.
Yeah.
That's definitely a new wave on how it was going, and like you said, back then,
You getting joked on.
you getting joked
Wow.
on, crack, you have to fight,
Oh.
getting bullied.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But now, I don't really want to say it's bullying because you got some Walmart shoes on, and I think it's a new way.
If it go, it go. It's all about the fashion. It's all about you expressing yourself with what you have on and everything. Now, I'm not saying go out there putting a cone on your head or something like that, but as long
Jaden.
you know, as long as you feel good, because that was always my biggest thing, and it's crazy. That's actually how I kind of started New Wave. Like, what I got on, you know, if I look good, I feel good, and that's the biggest thing, you know. So that's actually what I kind of promote to, you know, my followers and everything. I'm not gonna say I'm a celebrity or anything, but the ones that are influenced by me, I let them understand, you know, listen,
You're not a celebrity.
I ain't a celebrity.
You're not a celebrity.
I'm not a
I'm
celebrity.
gonna cut you off. Let's stay with you. Let's start here. Could you just-
I was gonna say you better receive it, but to both of you all's point, because you all are more fashion savvy than me. But what I will say is, from years ago when I started accepting prom dresses, the girls had a certain standard, and I always, if you want to give, I'm gonna take it and let the girls choose. But 10 years ago, the girls like, there were certain dresses they didn't like. And so I stuck with that. And I kid you not, dresses that I know were popular 20 years ago, the girls find some way, they find some way to kind of jazz it up.
Yeah.
So like it's coming back around with, you know, when we were I'm probably a little older than you all, but when we were in school, you did have to have the name brands. And so now it is, I guess history is kind of repeating itself. Like, as long as you look good in it and you're comfortable in it, rock it.
Yeah. And that's what I love about fashion right there. My bad, cut you off.
No. Go ahead, superstar.
That's what I love about fashion. And if we gonna talk about anybody that's fashion around Huntsville, listen, this the one to talk to. I tell him all the time, listen, I'm shopping in his closet. Cause he got it. He got it, all that. So I gotta give you your flowers.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm flyers or whatever, but I'm very appreciative, sir.
Don't let him lie to you.
Oh,
Yeah, from head to toe.
Listen,
I get it.
ask
Pull out a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Got a thrift store, you know what I'm saying?
ask him how many times I done took my phone out and took a picture of his outfit. Exactly.
Okay, anyway, we're going to the next question. Really, next question, you know, we all been to prom, right? Do y'all feel as though prom right now is getting ready for the young generation for marriage or proposal?
I would say it was a little extra a few years ago because they did the whole reveal, and then you had, you know, them hiring balloon arches and DJs for them to walk out the house to their uncle's BMW to go to, you know, And to each their own, you know, whatever makes you feel good. But what I've noticed just this year is it's kind of on a decline. A lot of, and I think it's because they have access just to so much now.
Yeah.
So, but this is what I noticed when I was talking with some of the young women as well as DJing some things. Like they're like, "Well, we're having a prom, but we're not going." And we all know someone who wasn't going. But it seems to be kind of a slow trend, and I think it's because maybe they have access to so much. But I don't know. At least this year, I don't think it's gearing them up for the big day, the other big day. Well, I don't know because I don't know nothing about the big day, but
Me either.
it's still on there.
Going hopefully. Same for the guys and how they we'll say that's another part of fashion and they got to get the homeboy, hey, we got to do the two-step, we got to bring flowers, we got to bring the scent, we got to bring all that. But again, it's like I had watched the Kendrick Lamar when he brought out for the Super Bowl. Somebody did that for the wedding. If you go to the backstory of it, he did it at prom, not the Kendrick Lamar, but at prom, he did something similar with his best friend to ask the girl. So the reason I was asking that is that do you think that is gearing us up for more of ready to propose when we get to that stage? Because
It could be a transition.
I would agree to that question because back in high school, I lived in Montgomery. My prom date was in Atlanta, and I went all the way to Atlanta before she got out of school with the sign. My cousin had the flowers, and mind you, this Atlanta, these big schools, so the crowd just flooded. And when I tell you, I asked for the prom right then and there, and that went viral. So I agree with your question, all because it's like, you know, for a guy, you know, you will go the extra mile for her.
That's good.
yeah,
That's
I,
good.
so yeah, I definitely agree with Shay. Like now, I see it like this. Okay, I'm finna go ask her. I'm finna go ask her. I do all this. And then the first thing say, "Oh, I got a shade of Pinterest." You see what I'm saying? It's like, but now since over the years that you've been doing this, and you go on social media and you getting tagged, and how do that make even you too, Aaron? Like, how do that make y'all feel when y'all see the people, not just in Huntsville or outside, and y'all just overall fashion, the shoes, the dresses, and they may not wear it this year, wear it next year. Just how do you all feel with the jackets and everything? How do y'all feel with that? Just y'all brand and what y'all been doing for the community and overall with the fashion too. How does that make y'all feel?
Well, I'm sure he would differ his answer because, you know, both of us, I'm sure put our heart in it, but this is his baby. This is my baby too. But what I will say is over the course of the years, the target audience has been North Alabama, right? But I've been able to help young women. She was a Alabama student and she did a mini prom dress drive in Tuscaloosa. And we've helped a young woman in Birmingham. And just to see where it has grown to from an idea. And I'll say this too, and I speak often about this. I coached high school softball a long time ago, right after I graduated Alabama A&M University, go Bulldogs. And they needed a softball coach because I played softball there for 4 years. And they needed a softball coach to keep the funding coming. So I coached the softball team and I realized, you know what, you got to pour into these girls. We're not going to go out here and win all of the games, but pour into these girls. And so I saw something different there that I didn't grow up seeing, which is a blessing. I never had to worry about, I could go into a store and my parents would make sure I had the dress and the jewelry. Now, granted, that was 50 years ago. So it wasn't this expensive, but there was never a worry of how it was going to come to pass for me to feel like I'm going to be the baddest at prom. So I think I lost track of your question.
No, the people need to hear.
But I will say this, just watching these young women put these dresses on and the experience that they have, whether they're on social media or whether I just talk to them, But that's a feeling. I cry.
Mhm.
I cry often. I cry 3 months as we're prepping for everything. One is because I'm exhausted. No, one is because of the feeling, but it's a lot of work that goes into it, and I'm sure you can attest to this. You know, you have a lot of people that say they're gonna be in the trenches with you to assist you,
Mm.
but you can't
Mm.
stop
Dang.
because you know, not necessarily your name is on it, but because you want to help and you want them to experience it. So you push through. So when you do all of that work and you see what has come to pass and it makes somebody smile, like, man, that's it's worth it. That's all you can ask for.
And really to piggyback, and that was perfect. That was perfect. And really to piggyback off that, that makes me say like it defines success, because it's I know for me it's kind of the reason, the purpose of actually starting this brand, just like birthing this baby, is like you already kind of have it in the blueprint on where you want to be, where you want to go. And for me, mine was New Wave is a global brand, you know. So to actually see, you know, people in America, cool. But I actually recently just had somebody in Puerto Rico like, hey,
Digo, ¿qué pasa, la gente?
and listen, mind you, I had to translate their message because I didn't know.
You gonna need a new way.
Puerto Rico and somebody in Argentina. I'm sorry. So I had to translate their message, and they basically asked like, you know, do you ship out here as well? Hey, New Wave is a global brand at this point, you know. So I think feeling that, seeing that is like, again, it defines success. It defines on why you started. So it's a great feeling. I will say it's a great feeling, you know.
I want to say, let me get you so legal. I've been through some times too. And this man was in my garage.
Yo, pressing.
This man was in my garage.
Seeing the growth.
Man, I'm talking about in the garage. I remember the day we took off in the car, and we had a whole we had a karaoke in the car. But literally, like night and day, I kid you not, it was one time I woke up. I don't think he realized I was going to get something to drink, and I seen the light on. First thing I think somebody was going like, "Hey, breaking the crib, still on my shoes." I said, "Oh Lord!" But I opened the door, he in there sewing. What is he doing? I'm like, this man is really in here sewing. And to bring it up, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, a little party. But again, he had access to my house, someone I could trust, and then watching him grow to where he at right now. And I commend him myself, man. Them nights we stayed up and we talked about this and lead up to this. And again, I want to have segments like this because, again, I want to showcase KB. I want to showcase the mom dresses, the new ways and stuff right here. This is what fashion is about. But I also, like I said, this moment here, I always want to give y'all flowers because, like I said, no matter what, and the news is whatever y'all be on, that's fine. But here, Fashion Sense, I know y'all personally, and it was a lot because the growth. When I first met you, when I did my first book, and we was like R&B Vibe, and we went on stage, man. Shout out to Ryan, R&B Vibe. Man, again, this platform is for you all. Like, again, next year I want to have Lachey come on Merchandise Madness and put all the dresses up here. Whatever you need from Fashion Sense, we here to help you, volunteer. Even if we need to put money into it, I'm here. Like, again, like whatever you call, I'll be there. just call. Like I said, I'm here. Like when I first came to Huntsville and I met you, man, you always open me with open arms. And again, I love you. I appreciate you.
Likewise. Thank you for having me.
Hey, come on, listen. Y'all see what's going on, man. It's prom season. It's prom season. Y'all, come on. Come get you something. Cinderella, hey. Oh, what we got? Oh, Aaron, man, come on, son. I know it's about to be summertime. I don't know why he got the hot stuff right now, but
It's year round.
It's fashion.
Well, yeah. As you can see, I got the custom. This is actually custom. I hand make these actually. So if you
you want
want
the one pocket, show them the one pocket.
so yeah, the pocket on and everything, just cause I know y'all like to put your keys and your phone in your pockets, but yeah, got this going on. I actually got my bubble jackets. These actually reversible as well. So depending on what
That's
flavor.
lambskin.
Oh yeah. So whatever flavor you want, man. So yeah.
This is my favorite. Show them the favorite one. This my
Oh yeah.
that's my favorite right there.
That Letterman jacket right there.
Show them the back up.
Listen, that's the one right there. But yeah, y'all definitely just hit my website up. Hit my website up. Listen, we can get you new waved up.
again, man, I appreciate you all, man. It's been a blessing in disguise. Shout out to InstaSpace. Shout out to Toya, her husband. Shout out to all y'all behind the scenes. KB on the ones and two, D5J. Again, hey man, Shayla B's also a DJ, man. Y'all check her out on the radio station. We up, man. Y'all check out R&B Vibe. She do private parties, everything, man. Y'all, man, book Aaron. He does everything. He gonna be at the event dancing. He gonna have a suit on, new way, man,
Maybe
everything.
that's why I didn't remember it. Did you have a suit on?
I had the suit on.
Hey, that's why.
Yup.
Hey, what you say? You dress good?
You feel good.
Hey,
That's
man.
it.
Hey, old fashioned sense, man. We here again. I'm looking for my Cinderella. Hopefully, we'll have a adult prom. Listen,
dope.
adult prom.
So,
With Shayla B, what we'll do, donations and everything. Listen, I'm just throwing it out there.
that's
Adult prom. We give back to Shayla B. Throw some money in the thing.
It was his idea though, so nobody tried to steal it.
Prom king. I'm just saying, but all donations and proceeds go to Lachey's big dresses.
yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying. So you heard it here first. If she want to do it, we can collab again. Thank InstaSpace. We here. More to come. New Wave. Look, Shayla B dresses. KB, D5J, Fashion Sense, baby. We out. Cinderella.
That's, with that. That's tough.
I like it.
That's actually tough.